Hey guys, what's up? We're back for another video. Thank you guys for joining. Ooh, let me get this up, child. Oh, hold on. Yes, child, let's get into this video. Thank y'all for being here. My apologies, guys. I'm trying to get all this stuff pulled up. Lord have mercy, it's so much. It's so much going on. Ooh, why I can't see that? I don't know. Jeez. Okay, yeah. Give me a second, guys. Some stuff not there. Go. There you go. All right, boom. Let's get into the show. Thanks for being here. Hey. I see y'all saying, hey, Caramel. Hey, we're here. Thank y'all for being here. Let's get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Y'all, I've been trying to get on live, okay? I've been dealing with some family back home, child. I'm about ready to cut some people out today. So I've been dealing with that, child. Y'all know how I be. Y'all know how I be, how family, cousins, and folk be acting up, and you damn near got to go and snap off on their ass. It's kind of like that. So Carrie have been dealing with that. But otherwise, we are here. We're here. We are here, and we are here. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord, all right? Because I literally just got off the phone snapping off on somebody. But family will send you, will they not, y'all? Family will send you. And my mouth is just so, when I get mad, I just don't have I don't have an off switch when I snap on somebody. So that's why I be trying not to go there. And baby, listen, child, let's go. Let's get into this show though. All right, because we got some topics. That ain't even for y'all. That ain't even for y'all. I ain't about to even vent to y'all because that ain't for y'all. But baby, just know, honey, I'm trying to work on my attitude, but folk just be sending you, Lord. Okay. All right. Let's get into the show though. First topic of the day. All right. Let's get into, for those of you that watch Love and Hip Hop, I think she's on Love and Hip Hop LA, I think it was. Miss Nicki, baby. Miss Nicki, baby, she's got some family issues going on here, child. She just had 2 babies by this fool, and now he out here up and cheating on her. And she said her baby is not even 2 months old. This is sad. It's a sad situation. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, honey. All right, so Miss Nicki, baby, as you guys can see on my screen, has a message following her claims of Leangelo Ball, who is her baby daddy child, or the father of her children, leaving her for a woman that he knocked up. So now he just had a baby by Nicki, baby, a little girl. She also has a son by him. And the baby that she just had is not even 2 months. And now he has another woman pregnant who he's been cheating on her with and allegedly left her to be with, I'm hearing. So it says that the same way you get them is how you lose them. So Miss Nicki, baby, says that the same way you get them is how you lose them. Thinking you winning by getting pregnant with a man who has a newborn is crazy work. It is. And I don't know why these women think that just because you can take a man and have a baby by him, that shit ain't going to happen to you as well. It's a repeated cycle. That's who he is. And what makes you so special? I don't know why people feel like they're so special, that just because you can take a man, anybody can take a man. But can you keep him? Okay, because he's gonna always see somebody else that's better than you, because he got that cheating spirit up in him, child. So what's gonna happen is he gonna knock you up, he gonna make you feel like you special and important, and then he gonna go on over there to the next person and speak that same slick shit that he spoke to you to them, and the cycle continues. All right. So stop out here applauding yourself and patting yourself on the back, women, to be out here feeling like, oh, I could take somebody on that Ariana bullshit. Because now you see what happened with that. Martell, child, he don't give a hot damn about you. And it's sad that Nicki put herself in this situation to be with this nigga who didn't even give you no ring and wife you up, and you out here having babies with this man. And not, marriage is not for everybody, but you know, the rule is you get married and then you have children and you build a family. But when you with somebody who don't want to give you that commitment, but they want to have a baby, then you got to rethink that thing. Okay, if I'm good enough for you to have babies with, I'm good enough for you to wife. And people need to understand that. Okay, people need to understand that. Stop running out here playing wifey and then having to deal with the bullshit on the back end and be wanting everybody to be sitting here feeling sorry. You got to have some standards, baby. And I don't want nobody to feel like I'm coming down too hard on Nicki, baby. But Nicki, baby, you got to understand, baby. Stop playing wife. That go for everybody in my chat. Women, stop it. Stop it. Don't be cooking all them damn meals, washing all them clothes, dealing with all the stuff that a wife will have to deal with, and then a nigga up and leave you and damn near take everything you got, including your damn mind, and you be sitting over there looking crazy with all them damn kids, Okay, now she got to go down there and file child support. She got to deal with all this bullshit. Now she got to deal with the other chick, and we're gonna play her video here in a second where she talking shit to Miss Nicki baby. When the real issue is him. Don't fuss at her, fuss at him. Stop doing that. But let's move on, child. All right, so this is what the girl had to say. This is the girl that was cheating, child. All right. So this is the woman that allegedly got knocked up by Miss Nicki baby's man, Leangelo Ball. Okay, so this is her out in the club with her pregnant self. All right, now I'm gonna play. I thought this is what she had to say, but I got the video in terms of what she had to say because she being a little smart at the mouth, as all of the side chicks do, child. I don't know why they got a little smart mouth, but it says Miss Nicki baby and what's that? G-Lo, which is the baby, welcomed their second child December the 3rd of 2024. So there's a new baby that she just had. That's him. He's a nice looking guy, but he's a dog, obviously. So let's get into what Miss Nicki baby had to say. All right, she said, I see everyone has been sending me messages saying that Angelo is cheating on me. She says that I want to clear this up and speak my truth. She said that I am just as surprised as you are. Said that we spent 3.5 years together, and last week he decided to walk out on his kids and I and tell me that he got someone else pregnant, allegedly, and now he is creating a new life with her. Says that we were just happy and planning family photos. She says, I am beyond blindsided by this whole thing. The ultimate betrayal is not even the word. She says that my daughter is not even 2 months old and dealing with this, and postpartum is very hard. She said that please pray for me and my healing because I will get through this. She says that I have to be strong for my kids, but I have absolutely no words. She says that karma is real and God don't play, or God don't like ugly, rather. She says that I hope it was worth losing his family. Okay, so that's what Miss Nicki baby had to say as her post to let everybody know what's going on, because people have been sending her messages letting her know, hey girl, your man out here cheating. We saw your man in the club with so and so and so all booed up while you home taking care of these damn babies, like he just out here living, you know, wild and being free. All right, so let's get into what the side chick had to say, child. These side chicks be so bold. I don't know, child. Where did they come from? Where do they come from? They be so bold, honey. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the girl's name is Rashida Nicole, says that she justifies messing with Leangelo Ball, claims that Miss Nicki baby never has her kids, and her family is racist. So that gives you a right to go and sleep with this woman, man, because her family is racist and she don't ever be with her kids. What does that have to do with you, and why are you speaking on her kids would be my question. Why would you need to speak on her children? All right, girl, let's get into what she had to say.
I wasn't even going to address this, but I'm tired of people playing victim on the internet. One, people move on, things change. Yes, it may not be updated or addressed to the internet because it's not for y'all. People have private lives. We have real lives out here. You don't know what's going on. So everybody coming for me and trying to slut shame me and woman shame me, and I'm so sick of that narrative. Like, y'all so quick to blame the woman. Y'all don't know what's going on. People love to play victim for the internet. Half the time, that lady don't even have her kids. Let's be clear. There is no abandonment over here. Number two, the lady and her family are racist. I don't care what anybody says. She always got the N-word in her mouth. You are not black at all. No, surprise. Stop posting about me. Stop trying to throw shade. Like, just leave me alone. You claim you happy. You wanted to meet. I wasn't even going to address this, but I'm tired of...
She should leave you alone and let you be with her man. So if that's what you're saying, leave me alone and let me be with your man in peace. Stop posting and stop telling stuff, because that's embarrassing to me that you're telling everybody that I slept with your man and took your man from you. That's what you're saying, girl. Okay, girl. Says it all. Said also in terms of age, to clarify, says the girls he left his family for is older than me. Child, why do that matter? Miss Nicki baby goes on to say that I'm not with my kids. She says that the only person who not with them kids is their daddy. Says the bitch, you wanted attention, you got it. She clapping back. She said you can keep him. You don't mean that, because you wouldn't be making this post. All right, you mad, you in your feelings right now because your man over there with her. You don't really mean keep him, because as soon as he knock on your door and say, hey baby, I'm coming back home, you gonna let this sorry ass come back. She goes on to say, Miss Nicki baby goes on to say, FYI, he told me on the text that she's pregnant. Coward, pathetic shit. Okay, child, a mess. So she says loud and wrong, but I ain't clearing nothing. A mess. Concern the club, child. The video we just saw. Child, that's her. That's Miss Nicki, baby, and that's Leangelo's cheating ass. Okay, child, let that nigga go. He is obviously for the streets. Let his ass go back to the streets, raise those kids, go down there and get child support, and move on with your life. You're a pretty girl. You can bounce back. You'll find somebody else, and just don't be pretending to be wifey next time. Make this nigga have give yourself some standards and make him do what needs to be done. Follow the protocol in terms of how that shit works. All right. Make that nigga get on one knee and wife you, and then have some more kids. You don't have 2 kids without a ring from this nigga. Like, no, hell no, hell no, hell no, girl. I don't know what else to tell you, girl. Y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. That's some nigga shit. That's what we call that. All right, that's some nigga shit. All right, let's move on. All right, so Ashanti has spoken out since Irv got his passing. Okay, I guess she needed a little time. Y'all know she is married to Nelly now. So she needed a little time in order to speak out to tell how she felt, okay? Now, they said Ashanti mourns the passing of Irv Gotti. She said that we weren't on the best of terms the past few years. She says, I'm forever grateful for everything that you've done for me, all right? So that's when she and Irv was actually together. Why he look like the Hamburglar right there? Anyway, so that's Vita and all the one. Who's that? No, that's Charlie Baltimore. Charlie Baltimore, Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, I forget his name, and Ashanti. All right, so let's get into what Ashanti had to say. This is Ashanti's message to everyone, letting everyone know how she felt about Irv Gotti passing away, because y'all know that they dated, and Irv was married during the time Ashanti was dating him. So he was sleeping with Ashanti and running back home to his wife. And I'm hearing he and his wife never got divorced; they just separated, I think. But his wife, she did do a very nice post about him as well, and how, you know, she stuck by him to the very end, and she did. He was with a whole plethora, a boatload of hoes, and she stuck right there by his ass until he passed. So let's get into what Ashanti had to say about Irv. His disrespectful ass. Rest in peace to you, Irv, but you were very disrespectful, and you did Ashanti wrong, and you kept her music, and you kept her from going in the studio because you were bitter that she moved on with Nelly and that she didn't choose you when you were already married. She couldn't choose you. You were married. So you had expectations for this woman, and you weren't even free to give her 100% of yourself. So you wanted her to share you with your wife, but you wanted to have her 100% and she not be with Nelly, and that's not fair. That's some selfish shit right there. But let's get into what Ashanti had to say. Shanti says, I can't believe things ended like this, and it makes me so sad. She said that we weren't on the best of terms the past few years, but as I've always said, through our ups and downs, I will forever be grateful for everything that you've done for me. She says that we made history, and that will remain infinite. She says that I've always respected your musical genius and ability to push me to be my best. She says that all the greatness and positive things that came far outweigh. She said, the dark and negative times. She said, I've always prayed for you to find peace, sending love and prayers to the entire family. Rest well, rest in peace, praying hands, and of course, the dove. Okay, so that was very well put together. So that's Ashanti and what she had to say. They did not, according to what she's saying here, they did not make amends to get back on a better space prior to his death. And I think he knew that things were kind of effed up between them. He went on several interviews, and he talked a lot of trash about her, called all kind of bitches and hoes and stuff, because he was bitter that she moved on to be with Nelly. And I think his last interview that he did with Drink Champs, he really talked kind of crazy about her. He also talked about a important watch, or expensive watch, a Rolex to be exact, that Ashanti bought him, and that over 30 something years ago. And he said he still had that watch, he still wore it, which says to me, you still, she's still in your heart, and you still kind of in love with her, and it hurts you to see her move on and now have a baby with Nelly, and she's married to Nelly. He still wears that watch. He said, I still wear it, and I still look at that watch, and he said, I think of Ashanti. So he still have never, after 30 years, moved on from Ashanti, even though his wife was sticking and staying beside him throughout everything that he was going through. So she's a strong one, child. She's a strong one. All right, so let's get into the next topic. We talked about Karlissa, which is Blueface's mom. She is back to go off on Krishan, child. They are still going back and forth. Let's go ahead and share this post, child. Now, I don't usually agree with everything that Karlissa had to say or have to say, but in terms of this particular post, I absolutely agree with what she's saying. All right. She said that when she saw little Krishan Jr., it really broke her heart to see how bad he really was in terms of his health. She didn't know because she's not really around him as much because Krishan doesn't want her to be around her son. But when she did get the opportunity to be around him, to be close to him, to hold him or whatever, she noticed that she's saying the baby's blind and has some other issues as well. So let's get into what she had to say. All right.
I'm really over it. Because y'all want to take that blame and shift it somewhere. It ain't going to never be able to shift nowhere. All the sisters was on the show collecting a check, hee-hee-hawing, kiki-keying on the show, watching her do whatever she was doing while she was pregnant. Now y'all want to protect her? You were supposed to protect her then. Not now. She know how to protect herself. She out here threatening people's mamas while they kikiing with the baby on live, and I don't know y'all. She don't want you to put her on camera. She was on live. What are you talking about? She was already on camera. Stop playing this dumb fucking game. Y'all need to get yourselves together. Be real sisters. Then you get the baby and somebody got the nose in his mouth. You want to blame me for that too? I wasn't even there. I don't even know what happened. Please, y'all need the blame is on y'all. Because if my sister was there and she was doing the things while she was pregnant and I was filming and getting money from her, I would have told them motherfuckers, keep this money. I'm taking my sister home until she delivered this baby.
Period.
That's what I would have did by one of my sisters and my nephew or my grandbaby. Okay? So stop getting on here trying to protect her. The time to protect her was when she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did see you hold her up and help her. I don't know what you did, but it surely wouldn't have been like, oh, we going home now that we got our checks.
Period.
So, real sister, if you really love your sister, just continue to support her and love her. She don't need you to protect her from threatening people. That's why she on probation. That's why she went to jail. What you need to do is ask her, do she need some mental help? Do she need some help coping with this? That's what a sister would do. Not get on here and try to get clout from me and make it more worse. Okay? Then y'all say, Chastity ain't really the one. No, Chastity ain't online trying to argue with the only motherfucker that's going to pull up to get the baby if something do go down. I am. Not you. You ain't even eligible. You bit your son's nose off his face. Stop. And that's allegedly. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what y'all sent me.
No, it is.
So what everybody needs to do is stop trying to threaten everybody, and everybody, including myself, go work on it mentally. I'm suffering from what I see too. So I'm reacting, I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm a lot of things too. But I'm not reaching out to all you motherfuckers that was standing there while the baby was being made and did fucking nothing. You did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you was scared she was in control of the money. I wouldn't have gave a fuck about that money. I'd have snatched her ass up and took her the fuck home and made sure she at least got the mental help and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life. So yes, we're all angry, but don't point the finger at me. Because I ain't never smoked no fucking weed, drunk no fucking liquor. I ain't never did nothing while I was pregnant. I took my vitamins every fucking day, even though they made me nauseous. And then I went in and I never missed a doctor's appointment. I went in and I had 3 fucking C-sections. I didn't get to go in there like you lovely ladies and push the shit out and walk out. I had to walk around on a cane for 10 days. I fought for my kids to be here. Now fight for yours.
Come on. What y'all think about that? She's speaking right. She talking about them sisters that's trying to speak up now about Krishan and this damn baby. When they weren't doing that before, they were getting that check. And that's all they was focused on over there, fighting and carrying on. Y'all sat back and watched Krishan drinking and doing all the shit that she was doing, but ain't nobody had nothing to say. And now that damn baby got all these issues, now everybody want to speak up like they so concerned when y'all won't taking the liquor out of her hand, y'all won't taking the blunt out of her hand and saying, no, let's get out the club and go home. You don't need to be in here with all this smoke and all this other stuff, this ratchet shit going on. You need to go home because you're pregnant and be a mother. That's what should have been happening. I agree with her. I ain't even gonna hold you. I agree with her. They were so focused on their money that they were not focused on trying to help their sister, who they know had a whole lot of issues, which is Krishan child, and not getting her shit together. And it's sad. It's sad because now the baby has to live with this shit for the rest of its life. The baby can't see. We talked about it yesterday, or was it the day before? The baby can't see. The baby ain't walking. The baby ain't standing on its own. The baby, I don't even think the baby crawling. From the because I follow Krishan. I don't think the baby is even crawling. The baby was born September, so the baby is over a year. The baby's old, not this past September, so the baby's already a year. So, yeah, the baby's getting ready to be 2 here soon. Krishan's son about to be 2 years old here soon. He's still not walking. He's not talking. He's saying like baby words, like da da. I did see a video where the baby would say da da. Okay. But you should have been saying that shit at like 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Okay, babies can say da da at 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Like you going into 2 years old. Obviously, Krishan knows that there's some issues there. I think she's embarrassed. I think she's still beating herself up for the fact that she was out here running around and partying like she did. And I think she knows she went too far and she kind of damaged her son. But it's so sad. The person here that's the victim in this situation is the baby. And I agree. Karlissa, she is frustrated because as a grandmother, it's like her hands are tied and she can't just go over there and say, hey, give me the baby, let me help out. Because then, Krishan, she's threatening to fight her as well. It's like, girl, you're fighting everybody who's trying to fight for you. Like fall back and let the people that want to be there for you and help you. Because obviously even people in your family are not stepping up like they should have been and like they should be doing. Karlissa actually cares about this baby. Okay, you could tell it. You could tell the sincerity in her voice in that video and how she was speaking and how she was frustrated at how Krishan just doesn't get it and how she's focusing on everything else except that baby. So I hope they figure it out, child. I hope they figure it out. Lord have mercy. Let's get into the next topic, child. Now, word on the street is shout out to hold on. Let me give them this shout out for that video. Shout out to 360. Shout out to Twan 360. All right, because that's where we saw it. And shout out to Karlissa, honey, for being transparent. And shout out to WBLS New York for this post we get ready to look right here. They're saying that Karen Huger, honey, is stepping back from Real Housewives of Potomac. Maybe she's going to step back until she gets herself together. Maybe it's temporarily rather. What it's saying here is that Karen Huger announces her departure from Real Housewives of Potomac, you guys. So it's looking like Karen may be stepping back while she's dealing with this DUI situation. She may be gonna get some jail time. She is currently in rehab from what we hear. She did not attend the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion because she said that she would be in rehab due to her second DUI that she's had so far. So it's saying here that Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger has announced, okay, that she will not be on the show any longer, that she'll no longer be on the show. So prayers to Karen, prayers that she figure out what she wants to do. Maybe Andy will allow her to come back once she finishes her treatments that she's dealing with for this DUI situation, for those of you that care. All right, I watched the show, but I ain't even gonna hold you. This season, I really didn't watch it like that because it was boring. It wasn't really talking about nothing. I played on my phone most of the time, if I can be honest. I mean, I watched a few episodes, and I ain't even watched the entire episode. I watched pieces and parts of certain episodes because it was just damn boring. Won't shit to watch. But anywho, let's move on, y'all. Thanks for the $2.95 watching. For those of you that's going to be watching the Super Bowl tomorrow, as you guys know, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chiefs will be playing. Neither one of those are my teams, but I will be watching. Definitely waiting for the halftime show, which will be Kendrick Lamar. I cannot wait. But multiple Philadelphia Eagles players, you guys, says they're battling some illnesses prior to, or days before rather, the Super Bowl event, all right, against the Chiefs. So something's going around. It's like a bug or something going around. My son caught it as well. It's like some type of stomach flu going around. And it's saying several players on the Eagles team is said to be sick from this particular bug. Let's get into it. Just days before Super Bowl, the Philadelphia Eagles are dealing with an unexpected setback where multiple players have reportedly fallen ill as the team prepares to face the Kansas City Chiefs. This says a right tackle, Lane Johnson, revealed that 4 or 5 players have been affected by an illness circulating in the locker room, which defensive tackle Jalen Carter, missing media availability earlier this week due to the same issues. It says that while Carter has since returned to full participation in practice, it says that the team is closely monitoring the situation. So we hope everybody is feeling okay. Child, take your Gatorade and take your meds. Child, get to urgent care, whatever you need to do, because we need to see a good game here. So about 5-6 players on the team, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. So hopefully hopefully they get better, honey, so that tomorrow can be a great event. All right. I will be watching. I know a few of you guys will be as well. I'm going to definitely be popping in on you guys tomorrow. As you guys know, Love and Marriage Huntsville's second part of the reunion will be on tonight. I got to watch that so that I can hop on and review that tomorrow as well. Okay. So yes, and yes, I may have to pop in early. I don't know how I'm going to play that because Super Bowl, that's going to come on around the same time that I'll be reviewing my show. So I may have to come on a little earlier. All right. And I'm going to have people in my house tomorrow, Lord. I hope y'all don't be mad if I have to push the review back to Monday. Because tomorrow gonna be so damn chaotic. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow though, because Sundays is usually my review. I'm gonna try to get it in tomorrow, but tomorrow gonna be kind of chaotic because I'm having a Super Bowl party and Super Bowl is tomorrow. We're gonna see, y'all. I don't even know shit. We'll see. But and I will keep you guys updated nevertheless. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Ooh, I feel like I got a cough. My voice is, and I got on this damn fan, so my voice is getting all right. So shout out to Lexi McCollum, which is Chris Fletcher's daughter. As you guys know, Lexi has started her YouTube channel where she'll be going on and telling the tea of the tea about what's going on in her family. Okay. Hey, might as well, girl. You might as well get on in there and get in there what you need to get in there and tell what need to be told. I'm going to be right here listening. Tell all the juicy stuff. Obviously, you guys know from her appearance on the show when she was on there that she does not get along with most of her family, especially Nell Fletcher. The last time we saw Lexi on the show, she told everybody to kiss her ass. And she did an interview with, shout out to Terrence over there, child, giving you the real tea. She did an interview with him, and baby, she spilled all the tea. Her mama got on there and was talking about how Chris Fletcher did her and how they weren't a part of the family like that, and how Nell got with Chris and all this other stuff, child. Nell was pregnant when she got married to Chris, and they had to run down there to the courthouse and get married. So Nell was out here on her side chick bullshit with Chris. It was a mess, child. But let's get into what Lexi had to say. Shout out to her. All right, I already subscribed to her channel, honey. So you got a subscription from me, baby, because I will be watching. Let's get into Lexi. All right, let's blow it up so y'all can see it real big. Let's get it. I said, I understand my house. Yeah, my house is going to be chaotic tomorrow, y'all. Oh, my God. I'm going to have people here. I'm going to be preparing food, entertaining. Y'all know how it is. I'm going to be pouring drinks. It's going to be crazy. So if I got to push it to Monday for my review, then that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. But I'm going to try to get it in tomorrow. But let's get into what Lexi had to say. All right? We ain't even going to stress over it. Let's get into it. Boom.
You remember to invite your employees, but your daughter...
My daughter was being and cussing me out and wasn't talking to me.
I don't even think y'all was talking.
We was not.
Cuss you out.
Lexi, you cussed me out more than once.
Like, you guys were barely at my wedding.
Because I don't want...
Barely at my wedding.
Because you barely invited us. But we showed up. We showed up as a team. And we showed up and showed out. Lexi, what do you mean?
Because you guys had an invitation.
We were barely on the damn invite list because we were not talking.
Because you always blocking us. How can
we
we apologize for anything when you want to block us every time?
But why would you guys apologize when you guys are now saying there's nothing to apologize for?
We've all got into it. I ain't never blocked Chris, Kiki, Kayla. I've never been blocked.
You don't ever call me. We never have. We don't.
Don't you feel the same way?
I don't have a relationship with you.
Do I call you?
You or you.
I used to reach out to you and stuff, and then when your wedding came around, you just did not invite me.
If you guys are gonna lie, I will leave.
You know what? Don't disrespect me at my table. We're not gonna do this.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.
Bye.
You guys are.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Yeah, whatever. Y'all can kiss my ass.
Well, kiss mine.
Kiss my ass.
This is exactly why your ass ain't never.
Bye.
Make sure you block me, bitch.
Ooh.
I cannot believe her.
How can you not believe it? That's always happens all the time.
It do
This is
happen
why I
all
told your
Yeah.
the
ass
time.
don't. This is why I told your ass don't bring her.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for the support and the encouragement. You don't know how much it means to me because this was not on my bingo card, guys. But you guys are all very curious why I chose to do this and why I'm doing it. It's been a couple years since a very sad moment. It was not my best moment, still a moment, but not my best moment happened on a reality TV show. It was very public. It was very embarrassing. It was very hurtful. I want to talk about it. I cannot tell you how much better my life is now that I took the time to work through my bitterness and my anger and get to a place of just freedom and love for myself. The fact that I am not angry and bitter because oh God, I was so bitter. I was so angry, and not for the reasons that anyone thinks. Like, I do want to say, it was not about a car. It's never been about a car. It's never been about anything materialistic. I'm not a materialistic person. I don't own one designer bag. I don't own any designer clothes. Like, my goal in life is to have a farm and live off the land and raise kids. And like, I'm very different from the family that kind of put me in this position to tell this story. But because I've gained such peace, there is somebody out there that will hear this story and it will resonate with them. And if you can hear my story and then look at a relationship that you have in your life with an estranged family member or a friend and think, damn, this really does not serve me. And it's never served me. And cut that off like the cancer that it is and do some therapy, do some self-reflection, some introspection, and get to a place of peace. I will be breaking down the story in about 7 parts.
Hey, y'all.
I will be starting with my stepmother, and I saw the comments, or a few comments, like, why not start with your biological father, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, because she was more of a parent to me than he ever was. I had more talks. I spent more time. I spent one-on-one time with her. I've never spent one-on-one time with my biological father. There's never been a moment in my life, and I'm 33. There's never been a moment where it's just me and him talking, spending time together, ever. Never. So I'm starting with the person that has been or was more of a parent to me. I have more experience with her. I've had more talks with her. And she is the head of that household. She is the HBIC. She wears the pants, the skirt, the stockings, the dresses, the suits. The bitch wears it all. Okay. She is the HBIC. And the only way I could have a relationship, the gate to my biological father or my siblings always went through her. And I will get into that and explain that later. But I want to start with her, and I will, because it's my story, and I'm going to tell her how I fucking want, and I'm going to start with her. And I don't hate her at all. I honestly, honest to God, like, I know, because I've been in these YouTube streets, I know she's getting a lot of hate. That sucks. Like, it sucks for her because she's gone through a lot. I've gone through a lot. She's gone through a lot. And I feel really bad. But just because you've gone through a lot, or anyone's gone through a lot in their life, we all have our ups and downs. It doesn't mean that you need to turn around and be ugly, hateful, or a deplorable person to somebody. Like, it does not warrant that. When you know better, you do better. And she knew better. All of them actually knew better. And they didn't do better. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to share who they are to me, who they were to me, what happened in my life with them, what brought me to that dinner table and to that explosion. I'm going to talk about the interview I had where I was so bitter and angry with Giving You the Real Tea, who is amazing. Please go like, subscribe, whatever you have to do. He's amazing. I'm going to talk about it all. I feel like after I tell my story, I feel like everyone will understand me better. And they'll also understand that family better. It's a story that deserves to be told. And I feel like it's going to help somebody. I'm going to speak it into existence. It's going to help somebody. And I'm excited for this journey. And like I said, I appreciate the support, the encouragement, all the influencers and content creators who have reached out to me and given me advice. I thank you so much. Giving You the Real Tea, my love. Love him so much to pieces. Thank him. I'm so thankful for him and everything that he's done. And I'm excited for this journey.
All right, so there you hear it, child. She is gonna be doing her YouTube, as Wanda calls it,
You remember to
channel, And she's gonna be telling the tea of the tea, and I'll be right here listening. Okay, we might review it too, child, because if she tells some real juicy stuff, I gotta get on that. Okay, because I told you I will be covering all stuff going on with the cast. All right, I will be still covering what's going on with the cast. If they on some ratchet shit, they're going to jail, they ain't paying their taxes, their car get repossessed. Destiny back out there, child, on in the chain gang out there where her ass is headed. I'm gonna be covering it. We talking about it right here. All right. They down there to the courthouse. Caramel got to talk about it. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we will definitely be covering that. So, oh yeah, we saw that. All right. So let's get into Marc. Melody's brother, okay? Melody's brother, Marc. So he is talking and he's verifying that Melody started this show and all the things that happened on this damn show, okay? And how he's grateful that she allowed him to come on to the show and give him a platform, even though he's been like on radio and stuff before. He was afforded the opportunity to be there when Melody became on Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, she gave everybody a platform, and he speaks on that here. Let's get into it. All right, I may have to share the other video, but we're gonna try this one. Let's go.
Really, what somebody said, Cowboys. Somebody only second championship for the Eagles. Oh, really? Okay. Cowboy fans. Wow. Cowboys know they got some fans, man. Growing up, that's all they used to wear was those Dallas Cowboys jackets. I can't remember the name of them. In Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm like, we're from Cincinnati. Mostly everybody in Cincinnati, Pittsburgh fans. I'm like, why? Why? You from Cincinnati? Be for your home team. Like I'm here in Atlanta. Atlanta's my home team. So, but second is Bengals because that's where I grew up. Anyway, somebody said, "Get out of here, Cowboy fans." Cowboys coming back. I heard they're coming back next year along with the Falcons. Oh my God. Only Cowboys we acknowledge is Cowboy Carter. Wow. All right. Y'all be easy on the Cowboys for real. Come on, be easy on them. Be easy on them because everybody give them a hard time. But what I wanted to talk about real quick, and I'm not going to be on here long. We got to walk by faith, not by sight. You're right. All right, Gina, 1602, Falcon fan. Boo for your husband, boo. But Queen Darling, what's up? Queen is on here. Good morning. All right. So what I just want to talk about real quick, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Of course, you guys know my sister is leaving the show. And for me, it was, I was happy and I was saddened at the same time. And I haven't talked to her about this, what I'm talking about right now. So she doesn't know. I don't know if she's on here or not. Hopefully she's not because I wanted to see it, or you guys tell me later what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. So she's not on the show. So I'm really excited and happy because it became a little toxic. For me, I haven't really watched in a couple of years. Like I may watch a scene or two if I know something is going on that I want to see. Like if I'm on there, I do want to see how they're going to cut and paste. If I do an appearance, but other than that, I don't really watch because it's just too much. It's just too much negativity, and unfortunately, to see her walk away from something that she birthed, and I kind of heard a couple of people say, because what I do listen to a couple of bloggers every once in a while, just to kind of hear what they're talking about, and so I listened to a couple of my favorite ones, and they made some really good points. And I'll listen for a few minutes and then, I get on because it's just too much to even listen to all of the stuff that people have to say. And some is negative and mostly positive, but the negative stuff, that stuff can have an effect on you when it's your family. You know how I have an effect on you guys, and you guys are millimeters. So imagine how it is when you're a family member, you hear certain things. It's like that stuff can set you off. But anyway, so I just wanted to say, and I'm gonna kind of keep looking at my phone, kind of seeing what's going on. Um, I lost my train of thought, but yeah. So I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of feedback. Um, like I said, it became a little toxic, and one thing that I will say about the show is, when Melody and I would do a scene, we're having fun, laughing, cutting up. Just always remember that none of that is what you guys really saw. Is all of that was always cut. Like the last scene I'm gonna just talk about that I did with her. We had a long conversation in the kitchen, cooking, eating, laughing, cutting up. And when you watch, people kept asking me, why you're not saying anything? I'm like, I was talking, but only thing they showed was her doing the talking. They never showed where we were engaged. And that's the problem that I always had. I was like, y'all, give us a chance to warm up. Because you look, I'm not on a show every week. So when I pop in, I need to warm up to get comfortable. And so I was always like, give me a few minutes so we can just let me warm up, and then let us start having our conversation and doing whatever. Then y'all grab it. But they would never do it that way. They would never show us engaged in fun times, having fun. It always was some drama. Ask this question, find out about this. And I'm like, I'm not even interested. I'll talk about that another day too, because I'm going to break it down eventually about how this stuff rolls. But what I do want to talk about is she created the show. It was her vision. And for me, just a quick, small snippet background, which I always like to do. I did radio here in Atlanta back in 96 to about 2006 or 7. No, 2007, I think it was. I was on a radio station here in Atlanta on Sundays playing gospel music. So being on TV is something new, but being in the public eye is not new for me. Being known by people was not new for me at all, because I was known here in the city and in a couple other places, because I did programs, gospel programs in other cities as well, where I was emceeing programs and emceeing concerts that were recorded for albums. Thanks so much to UB Chase Williams for one, for the opportunity. But my start was gospel music, and I ended up going and getting on the radio because, and I'm giving you all the background to get to where I want to go. I ended up being on the radio station because I met a lady when I was in college by the name of Wandalyn Stokes. Some of you guys may know her. She's on the radio station now, I think syndicated programs nationally, but she's very well known in the gospel community. And so as a college student, I would come to Atlanta and hear her during her show. And I mean, the music was so good. It was like, and her voice was excellent. She was bad, just bad. So I would come to Atlanta and go by Atlanta International Records, where she worked, and get new music that came out. I always wanted to be the first to get gospel music when it came out. So I would get with her and she would give me whatever she had. And so that's how our relationship started. But once I graduated, I wanted to come in and sit on at the radio station with her while she was doing her show. Because when I say heavily into gospel, heavily. Knew every artist, knew the song, background information, where they were from. I slept, I breathed the gospel industry. And so anyway, I would go into the radio station with her and watch her do her thing. And one day she asked me, she said she's going out of town, and would I like to do her show for her while she was gone? So I was like, yes, God, yeah. So anyway, I ended up doing her show, sitting in for her one morning, because she was on from 5 to 7. And the show went pretty good. And I think I did it maybe a couple of more times for her. And eventually a slot came open where they were creating another slot from 12 to 3 on Sundays, which was the program that came on after her program. And guess who slid into that position? I did. So I've always thanked Wandalyn for the opportunity. And I thanked her publicly, but I've thanked her to so many other people. Whenever the conversation come up, I always bring her up and talk about how I am so indebted to her, how much I'm appreciative to her for giving me that opportunity to do the show, because it's something that I loved and I always wanted to do. And without her, that possibility and that opportunity would not have happened. Now I can always say, well, you know what? God could have used somebody else to slide me into that position or into a position somewhere else so that I could have done what I did. But, and you're right, Lakeisha, I did. I spoke that thing like I did a show in college. In college in Tuskegee, I used to pay a radio station for like 2 hours to do a show, and it was early in the morning. It was like 3 o'clock to 4, 3 to 5, or something like that. But I paid them, so I had to go out and get sponsors so that I could have that time slot from 3 to 5. But yeah, I spoke it. I did. I really did. And had God not used her, I'm sure he would have used someone else to get me to where I needed to be. But he used Gwendolyn Stokes. And so because he used her to open up the door for me, my heart has always been appreciative to her, thankful to her. She just means so much to me because of what she did for allowing me to have that space. So going back to television, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I remember when my sister was talking about doing a show, which was not really Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was about home building and all that. And I was like, go for it, do it. Because I know that if she put her mind to something, it's gonna happen. And then I noticed the talent that she has, and she's really gifted. So, her doing what she did with Love and Marriage Huntsville was inevitably going to happen either there or somewhere else. So let's think about it. Carlos King even said that one of his talks he did, he was saying how he saw something in her that was special. And that's how he knew that he was going to work with her. So anyway, she created this. She came up with the idea. Carlos, they worked together or whatever to get it going. And because of her, it opened up a door for me to go on television, which is cool, which is fine. It's a nice thing to do. You know how people have on Facebook, the different things you check to see that you've done in life and how many points you get. One was, have you ever been on television? I'm like, yes, I've been on television. Yep, I can check that one. But now that I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I was on, anybody remember Electric Company? Kind of like Sesame Street. So in Cincinnati and Lincoln Heights, at my elementary school, me and another student, I think it was Tisha Wimberly. I'm not sure. I think it was Tisha. We were on Electric Company. So I've been on TV before. That was in first or second grade. So TV is not even new to me now that I think about even with that. Going back to TV, Melody and I, our father had a TV station in Tuskegee. So media has always been somewhere along in our family. My dad used to be a DJ, R&B DJ in Tuskegee when he was younger. I don't even know if I was born because it was in Tuskegee, so I had to be born. But when I was a kid, he was a DJ on a radio station. I think it was WBIL in Tuskegee. But anyway, so media, TV, radio, all this stuff has always been a part of our lives, even though I didn't even realize my dad was on the radio until years after I started doing radio, and it came to my attention that, hey, my dad used to do radio as well. Somebody told me that, or he did. But it's just interesting how I ended up doing the same thing that he did. TV, he did TV. Melody was a baby when he was doing, actually, she wasn't even born when his TV station was really hot. And when it got even hotter, then she was born. She's toward the end of the years that the TV station was there. She was a little girl. So we've been exposed to it indirectly into media. But I'm just here to say that for Melody to create the show, it gave me an opportunity to be on television, a nationally syndicated now, but a national show. I appreciate my sister for that opportunity. So this video is for me really to let her know how proud I am of her to have come up with an idea, to see it come to fruition, and not only so that it could bless you financially, but then you brought other people onto the show so that they can be blessed financially. Now, I didn't make a whole lot of money because I just stepped in every once in a while. But even if it was $20, remember that $20 can buy you a meal, or either it can help on a bill. If you got a bill for $100 and you got an extra $20, hey, that helps you out. So no, I didn't make a whole lot of money, but I made something. But I do appreciate her for giving me the opportunity to come on to the show.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, to be seen. I can go to restaurants now and people like, oh, I know you. I get this all the time. I know you from somewhere. I know you. And I'm like, really? But I never say where, because I don't want them to say, if I say, oh, it's TV, Love It, and they say, oh, I don't watch that show, I never heard of it. Mud in my face. So I just play crazy like, oh, I don't know where you may know me from. Oh, really? Okay. And I say, I don't know, maybe job or church, maybe, I don't know. And then they'll go on and sometime they'll figure it out. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, I can go places now and people are like, oh, I know you Melody's brother, which is cool. I mean, it's nice to, you know, for people to know your name. There's a song that says, on Cheers.
Y'all crazy.
Everybody want to go where somebody know your name. That's real. Not saying for publicity purposes, but even in life, you want to be around people who do know you and recognize you for whatever it is that you do. So I'm just here to say I appreciate you, Melody, for what you've done. Now, I don't know about other people because you fed a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people can say, well, hey, had she not opened the door for me to be on this show, if had God not used her, he would have used somebody else. But we're not talking about somebody else right now. We're talking about her. Just like I could say God could have used somebody else for me to get on radio if he had not used Wandalin. But no, he used Wandalin. So I'm appreciative. And I can go back and say thank you for a person who helped me walk into my destiny. And I think it's a sorry person that cannot show appreciation to whom appreciation is due.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though I don't know what those folks made on the show, but if you made $1,000, that's $1,000 that you didn't have had you not been on the show.
You speaking fact.
So I haven't seen it or heard it from anybody that says, you know, Melody, I do appreciate you for the opportunity. Thank you for opening up this door, for getting us, you know, where we are, getting us known. Because I know a lot of people use it now. They go on game shows and stuff, and they, you know, let people know I'm from Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Yes,
However, had it not been for that opportunity given to you by Melody, you would not have been able to even say that. So I just want to see. I want to see a live. Or I want to hear of a phone call, and I hope she lets me know if she does. Of course, I ain't going to come back and say, oh, yeah, they said it, unless she gives me permission. But I want to hear some people come back and say, you know what? I really appreciate you. Now that you're off the show, you know, I wanted you to know that I hate you not on the show, but I do thank you for creating a show to give me the opportunity and the space to do what I did when while I was there. So this is all I wanted to talk about, was just, you know, let my sister know that I appreciate her if nobody else does, that have appeared on the show, for the opportunity, you know, for her just creating a show, giving us an opportunity to be seen on a show. That's all. Somebody said they don't care. And they hold on, wait a minute. Let me go back and read that. I saw something. I want to make sure I get it all, because it said they don't care, Marcus, and then something. I missed that one part. Oh.
That's sad.
Okay, they think they made it. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I thought it said they made it. No, they think they made it. So you can be on radio for 10 years and everybody know your name. And you go in a restaurant and they don't even see your face, but they hear your voice. And they turn around and say, "You the guy from the radio." Yeah, because you're present at that time. I go in a restaurant now and I talk. I don't hear nobody now saying, "Oh, I know your voice. I know your voice. You the guy from the radio." I don't get that anymore. So your face is known right now because the show is on TV. But 5 years from now, ain't nobody gonna probably know who you are.
You don't know.
Because haven't been on radio since 2007. That's been 17 years. Nobody know me anymore from radio. Well, church people who really was into gospel back then, they do. and they talk about how good the show was and how much they missed it, da 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 da. But typically, other people don't. You got kids that were 15 then, they're what, 34 now. They don't know nothing about me. So you might be known right now because you were on the show. If you're not going to continue to do something, nobody's going to know you anyway. And from what it appears, I don't see too much going on once you leave the show that it's going to make people remember who you are anyway. So that's that. But I just think that anytime somebody do something for you, you should always show your appreciation. That's just how I am. And I show my appreciation, or at least let them know. And the more I let them know that I appreciate them, God always open the door and bring something else back where I can receive another type of blessing, and maybe in a different area. So, I mean, that's just how it works. Even some people that I don't even care for anymore, they have opened up, they've done some things for me that were good. I acknowledge. And I let them know that I appreciate them for what they did. Even my friends, they know if you buy me something to eat, we got to eat and you pay for it, I'm gonna let you know that I appreciate it because you didn't have to do it. You could have used that money on something else, but you blessed me. So, hey, I want you to know I thank you. So that's it. So just be thankful. Let people know that you appreciate whatever it is that they've done for you in whatever area. Because people don't have to do nothing for you. And always, I'm getting deep all of a sudden, but always let God know how much you appreciate him for what he's done too, because he really don't have to bless you. But let him know how much you appreciate what he's done, and I promise he's going to always continue to give you even more, and he's going to even open up more doors. So, but I'm coming back because I do got a couple other things that I want to talk about eventually. Hit a couple of little areas that I think that I want to talk about. And I'll just leave it at that. So, yeah, I'm reading some of these comments. Yeah, that's true. She's done a lot. And I would, and I'll even say, because she was married at the time, I'll say even, and that's just how I am. She was married, her and he, maybe they, worked together at the time to make things happen. So hats off to him for even as a spouse at the time to say, yeah, babe, go do what you're going to do, make it happen. So I'll just say thank you for that. Anyway, all right, guys, you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and I'll do the same. I guess I'll go to somewhere where I can get some eggs for breakfast with it, and I charge them extra 50 cents per egg. That's it. What they say. Go down in the comments and let me see what you guys got to say. I'm gonna stay on for about 5 more minutes to read some of these comments. Sonny, let her know. Well, that's Sonny. Sonny seems. You have to look at the heart of people too. I don't know Sonny at all. I met her once, maybe when she was producing. I met her. I can't even remember, but I met her once. And I really don't know her. But if you look at the people that are on the show, look at how they live, how they talk, how they discuss things. And a lot of times, if you have a little bit of spirituality, or it's another word I want to use, it just slipped my mind. You can kind of pick up on a person's heart. You really can. No matter how shady a person get or low a person get, it's always still going to be some kind of good in that person that's going to come out, and you can look at them and say, well, you know what, they do have a good heart. They just being demonic possessed right now. So I don't really know too much about the people on the show because I haven't really been around them a lot. But just from what I see and the nastiness that comes across, it's some. I don't know what those hearts are like, and all I can do is pray for them. And they're too busy trying to become power couples. I don't really, and I look and I don't even see that. Because if you are a true power couple, you don't have to try to be one. It's just going to automatically happen.
Tell it.
It's just the way it is. You will just be that couple. You don't have to try to be anything in life Just do what you do and do the best at what you do. And the title and the all that stuff, that'll come with the territory. So I don't go on a job saying I'm going to go in and I'm gonna try to be, I'm gonna become the CEO. No, just do the best at your job and the promotion will come from above, not from man. So when I look at these people, some of the people, I'm gonna say some of the people on the show, it's interesting, and I'm gonna talk about that another day. I'll talk about that another day. Anyway, but that's about it for me. You guys enjoy yourselves. Thank you for supporting my sister and supporting me, because I hear a lot of times from you guys different comments that you've made, and you've always stood by me and been down for me, and I appreciate it. That's really it. About to sign on off of here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will be back because I do have something else that I want to talk about eventually. I just have to get in the mood to talk about that kind of stuff. But enjoy your Saturdays, and I'll talk to y'all later. Can we get something? I'm trying to take everything else away from us. So you.
All right, shout out to Marcus, child. He was speaking facts, wasn't he, Marcus? Leave it to Marcus. He always gonna throw some shade up in there too. I love it, Marcus. And he tried to keep it. He tried to do that subliminal shade. I be like, I caught that. Nope, I caught that shade. Joanna, I just want to let you know that Joanna Williams is correct. She said Destiny's wig looked like she peeled it off of a white baby doll from the dollar store. Why do I see her? Why do I see Destiny peeling this damn hair off this damn baby doll? Damn cheap ass wig. Oh my God, y'all. See, y'all be having me cracking up. Let me just go ahead and say this before we get out of here. Y'all be having me cracking up because I always go back and I look at my chat after my show. Y'all be saying some crazy wild shit. And I be like, they are crazy to me. Y'all just don't give a hot damn. Y'all just be saying some. Y'all be saying some crazy stuff. I just be looking at the chat like, yo. Oh my God, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, we're gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna try to hit y'all one more time today. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit y'all one more time. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. All right, y'all be safe. Finally, the sun is coming out. One of those look like one of those days where it's gonna be raining all damn day. But thank y'all for being here. Bill Wilson, KBR Tyra, and Scorpion Miss, and thank you to everybody that was standing in helping Mod as well. Y'all in this damn baby doll here. I can't, y'all. Thank you so much to the content creators that stopped by as well. True TV Podcast. Thank you, Chef Don. I saw you in the building. Sunny Days, I saw you. Purple Unicorn Dairy Talk Show. Miss Hills ATL, Boss Lady Brand. Oh my God, Girlfriend Chronicles. Love seeing her. Thank you guys so much for coming by and supporting the video. Please don't forget to like the video, okay? It's free. Like the video is free. When you press like and you go check your account, no shit come out. Did y'all know that? I'm gonna tell y'all that. Okay, when you hit the like button, you go look at your bank account, ain't nothing coming out. Ain't gonna say like fee to Caramel. You won't see no like fees coming out of your account because it's all totally free. Okay, so hit the like button, support the channel so we stay in the algorithm. All right. I'm definitely going to be back today. I'm gonna check back in with you guys with some more news that I know you can use because I know some crazy shit gonna be happening before the day is over. What else was I gonna say? I forgot, but we'll talk about it later. Oh, I meant to bring the tea. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna run downstairs right. Okay, guys, thank you. I had to run downstairs right quick. So y'all remember yesterday we were talking about that tea, that cleansing tea and the detox tea. So I wanted you guys to see what it looks like. Okay. Now you can get it from Walmart. All right. You can get the detox tea from Walmart. This is how it looks. Okay. It is organic. All right. That's how it looks. You get it from Walmart. It's in the blue box. You see it say great value Organic. This is some very, very good tea. If you want to do like detoxing, which I do recommend for those of you, if you're a lot of meat eaters, okay, you want to clean your system out, great way to do it. This one is good as well. I use both. Okay. So this is what you can use if you guys want to do detoxing, cleansing your body out. This is great. Okay. So check it out. And it comes in the little things like this. Okay. Comes in those. I meant to bring it up but that's the detox tea. All right. Organic detox tea. And you can get it from Walmart. And I always just put just one pack of Splenda. Okay. Because you don't want to be sweet. You just, and I just sip until I just sip it all. And I put maybe about that much water. And I just sip it down and I put one pack of Splenda. Okay. But yeah, so just use one. Don't use two. Okay. Don't use two, but use one and stay very, very close to the house when you do it. Because I told y'all how that shit about messed me up when I tried to go to Walmart right quick. Yeah, don't do that. All right. I don't recommend it. But that's the tea. Okay. I'll show it one more time for those of you. All right. So that's the cleansing tea if you want to do cleansing, or you can do the detoxing. Okay. And that's how it looks. Both are organic. All right. Both. Yeah, you can use honey. Because I do like honey in my tea as well. But I always use Splenda just because I'm trying to be health conscious, child. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's the tea. Yes, use one detox. One. Just use one with about that much water. Okay. About that much water. And just one tea bag. Okay. One tea bag. I'll put it closer. Can y'all see it? Organic detox tea. All right. It says Splenda, not good for you. Well, hell, we can't eat nothing around here. They said Splenda, not good. Okay, give me an alternative. Give me an alternative for Splenda. Because, baby, I've been using Splenda since forever. I don't use, like, raw sugar because I just... What is... I use Equal, too. I like Equal. I have some Equal downstairs, too. So, can I use Equal, too? Use agave? Okay. I got honey. I use honey as well downstairs. I'll start doing honey. Because sometimes I do use honey. Like, if I'm sick or something like that, I will put honey in my tea. But for now on, I'll go ahead and get me some agave. I'll order that shit off Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna have Amazon bring that. Matter of fact, I'll order that when I get off here. So equal bad too. Lord. All right, so let me stop using. I only got just a few more little packs of that anyway. But anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll get the agave. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Let me write it down. So agave, I'll get that. All right, so we're gonna order that from Amazon. All right, said caramel, few sweetness, all natural. Okay, gotcha. Agave nectar. I see y'all. Okay, so yep, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that, and we're gonna get that off Amazon. All right. So yep, and I got, and in the meantime, in between time till I get my agave, I'll use my honey. All right, because that's can't never go wrong with honey. But that's our show, guys, for today. Please don't forget to hit that like button. That's the tea that you guys can use. Once again, detox, okay, cleanse, okay. Stay home, child, when you use it, because I don't want nobody out there, child, in those shitty situations, and that's exactly what it's gonna be. But thank you, guys. All right, let's get y'all on out of here, honey. I'm gonna play y'all favorite one because somebody told me yesterday, Caramel, we want to hear Go. Like, thank you for uploading new music, but we like Go. So here's Go, honey. All right. And speaking of Go, I gotta go. All right, bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.